Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha Grace and I am your favorite certified trauma-informed manifesting coach. So today's video is a little impromptu. As you can see, I've got my ring light there. The lighting's not great. I'm a little congested. My body is doing a fantastic job fighting off the germs in my body right now, okay? So bear with me. But today's video was so important for me to get out. Because I think I have stumbled upon something, and I've kind of already knew this before, but like it's just been reiterated multiple times over, and like the universe is like screaming at me with all these signs and synchronicities about it, so I have to share it with you. It's a concept where like I think we get so caught up in how to manifest and how to lose weight and how do we get the guy and how do we succeed at work and how do we manifest $1 million and how we often get so caught up in the how that we forget like it's all in here. You know, our creator, or whether you believe that, you know, we just came about by accident and we just have this power within us, like whatever your belief system, if you believe you can manifest, if you believe in manifestation, you believe in conscious creation, like in my belief system, our creator gave us the power of free will and gave us the power to create. We are the creators of our reality based on the thoughts that we choose and the feelings that we allow to control us and the behaviors that we take from that place. And so a lot of times what we're doing is looking for this like magic answer that is just gonna make everything work for us. Like we're looking for a magic pill that we can take that is gonna make us the most healthy version of ourselves, or like we're looking for like the magic sales strategy that's gonna make you $1 million in business, or like we're just looking for like a quick fix. We're looking for like this quick cure to our ailments, to our struggle, to whatever 3D circumstances are like bugging us, bothering us, that are making us feel less than our desired reality. And the answer is you. That's it. It's so simple. And I think we keep getting caught up in this like how, just show me how, show like learning another technique. Maybe if I watch another coach, maybe if I watch another YouTube video, or like read another book, or you know, take another class, or go on this spiritual retreat, or like, you know, if you're trying to lose weight, maybe if I try this diet, maybe if I try this supplement, maybe if I do this exercise, I'm gonna lose the weight. Or if you're trying to succeed in business, like, oh, maybe if I take this coach's advice, maybe if I try this sales strategy, maybe if I try marketing on this social media site. It all comes down to your belief. Like, just take a moment. Like, this is a little bit of a rant, so I'm sorry, but this is really frustrating because I see so many people just not getting it. And if you just get this one thing, it unlocks the answer. This is the magic potion that you're looking for that is gonna fix everything. Like, just for a moment, think about how many millionaires and billionaires exist in the world. And think about how many different ways they became a millionaire. Some of them have a car brand, some of them have a clothing brand, some of them do music, some of them are actors, some of them build houses, some of them build businesses, some of them are like lawyers, some of them are doctors, like some of them are artists, some of them like are coaches, like some of them are on YouTube making millions, like Mr. Beast and stuff. Like the how doesn't matter. Does that make sense? The how doesn't matter. Like, even if you did the exact action somebody else did to manifest their $1 million, that doesn't guarantee that you're going to have $1 million. And I know that sounds ridiculous and it sounds insane, but this is what happens when we see people win the lottery and then lose it all. Because like they didn't change their mindset enough to feel worthy of those millions. So even though they were able to win, they lost it all or spent it all. Like this is the importance of self-concept and our belief systems and changing us from within, because the outside is just a reflection of that. So again, if you haven't watched my video on how I lost 60 pounds, please go to my channel and look for that video. it describes how I lost 60 pounds. But if you type in those keywords, how to lose 60 pounds, in the YouTube search bar, I guarantee you there are like hundreds probably of other people who have done the same thing and accomplished the same goal, but did it in a different way. How they did it was different. They did a different exercise routine than I did. They ate different foods than I did. They ate a different number of calories a day than I did. Like their bodies started off at a different weight than mine and ended at a different weight than mine. Some of them had kids, some of them weren't, some of them were a different age, some of them were a different race. Like, there are so many variables, and the point is, like, when you want something and you choose that reality for yourself, the how does not matter. The how does not, like, matter at all. And I know our brains have been wired for that, and especially if you went to like a typical public school, or you grew up in a family that didn't know manifestation or didn't truly understand like our power as human beings, and again, the power that our creator gave us. Like, we are the manifestors. We are the ones in control of our reality, and none of society tells us that. And that's by design. Like, society's designed to function as a well-oiled machine, you know, crank out workers so that the workers can do the work and support the cycle and whatever. Like, it's a whole thing. But basically what I'm saying is our conditioning our entire lives says fit in the box. Study like everybody studies. Test like everybody tests. You know, go to school like everybody goes to school. Like, you know, learn like everybody learns. Like, you all have to sit in desks and watch the teacher and learn from the teacher, even if your learning styles are different. You all take the same test, even if some of you are really good at taking tests and some of you aren't. You all like are supposed to have this goal of going to the same colleges for certain, you know, majors and stuff like that. Like, you're supposed to aim for the Ivy Leagues or aim for the state colleges, or if you know that you want to be in a specific field, you're supposed to aim for the school that produces people who are good in that field. It's all wiring. It's all our conditioning. It's all like funneling us into this cookie cutter lifestyle. And by all means, like, if you know you want to be a lawyer and you want to go to Harvard Law School, like, absolutely, if that's your desire, if you have that desire in your heart, if that's what feels the best for you, if you know yourself to be that version of self and that will make you happy, do it. I'm not saying don't be a part of society or don't go to college or don't, but only if it feels right for you. Like, excuse me, I had this belief for so long that you had to go to college to be successful, and that kept me from doing what I knew I wanted to do with my life. And now I look back at my life and think, wow, if I had just chosen to do it anyways, despite my conditioning, where would I be in my business? I'd be so much further. But I allowed that limiting belief to hold me back. And, excuse me, this is what we're all doing. I apologize, I'm not editing this video. Again, my body is doing its job and fighting off this sickness that is in it, and I'm gonna feel great tomorrow, but right now I'm a little congested, and yeah, so we're just gonna deal. This is a real Aisha, real life me. So anyways, like, we are all so concerned, like, we're all trying to chase this magic answer of like, how can I get there? How can I get there the fastest? How can I get there with the least investment? How can I get there the easiest? How can I get there the most pain-free? And I'm telling you, nobody out here can tell you that. If I went to a nutritionist, they would give me a diet and it probably would work, but would I be happy on it? Probably not. Like, I tried so many different diets, and the diet that worked best for me was the diet I could keep. And consistency is a synonym for persistence. So when we talk about persistence, we're talking about consistency, the ability to continue in your belief, to continue in your desire on a consistent basis, like regularly. The reason I lost weight is because I woke up every morning and I programmed this big, beautiful brain of mine to believe that I was losing weight, to believe that, hey, if I'm gonna go for a walk, this is helping me lose weight. And if I want to eat a certain diet, this is helping me lose weight. And if my body feels like fasting, I'm gonna choose to believe that this is helping me lose weight. And it worked. And I had been dieting and exercising and doing all the stuff, all the different hows, trying all the different methods, and nothing ever worked until I just said, you know what, however it's gonna happen is however it's gonna happen. And it happened. I wasn't obsessed over like, oh my gosh, this diet is the answer. Like, I tried keto for a little bit. I experimented with some Mediterranean elimination diet. Like, there were some things I cut out. There were some times that I reduced what I was eating. I played around with it. I just did what felt right for me. I didn't let anybody in the world tell me how I needed to lose weight. I trusted that I knew exactly what I needed to do. I trusted my inner wisdom. I trusted the calling in me that said, you're gonna lose this much weight. You're gonna hit that goal. And it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get there. So don't worry about the how. Don't stress about how. Like, and this is why it's so important to have gratitude in the meantime. Like, me, I love this apartment. It's great. It's fantastic. It has been a huge blessing in my life. And I know the house I want to own is not this apartment, but I can be grateful in the meantime, and I can say it doesn't matter how. I don't care if a house falls out of the sky. I don't care if a relative bequeaths it to me. I don't care if I win the lottery or sign up for a contest where I win a house. I don't care if I succeed in my coaching business and that's what pays for the house. I don't care if somebody decides to give me a house. I don't care if I buy a little shack and turn it into my dream house. I don't care how. I do not care how. I just know. I know I'm having a house because I already have it here. I already have it here. So when I look at my 3D, I'm not stressed like, oh my gosh, I don't have a house yet. Oh my gosh, why don't I have a house? Oh my gosh, how is it gonna get here? What do I have to do? Who do I have to be? Like, all of this, like, you have to be yourself. That's it. You have to be yourself and you have to do you. And your manifestation will come. And there's no magic answer. There's no secret formula. There's no piece of information that is going to change that. It all comes down to, do you know what you want and do you believe you can have it? And what a lot of people run into is this self-worth issue of like, oh, I want it, but I don't feel like I deserve it. I want it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm worthy of it. I don't know if I'm allowed to have it. Am I allowed to have what I want? Am I allowed to ask for what I want? What if I don't deserve what I want? And that convolutes things and pushes out the timeline on your manifestation instead of saying, you know what? I'm good enough for my desire. If I have it, I'm good enough for it. If I have it, that means it's already mine. If I have this pull in my heart that says, hey, you want this thing, you'd probably feel really good if you had it. Like, why deny that? Why deny that? Our desires don't come from us, from within. Our desires come from the universe, like dangling a carrot in front of us saying like, hey, do you want this? Does this look good to you? Would you like to have a carrot? And we're supposed to go, yeah, of course. Like, I would love that. Thank you. Thank you for planting that seed of desire in me. Thank you for showing me something that inspires me to get up out of bed every day and like be happy and joyful and feel good. Like, if we can just understand that it doesn't matter how, the how does not matter. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get what you want. And I don't care what your excuses are, and I don't care if you don't feel like you're worthy of it. You're going to get what you want. Period. That's it. It's coming. You have it already. You just have to step into that version of yourself. And stepping into that version of yourself means anytime you experience doubt or fear or worry or insecurity or feeling like you're not worth it, you go, no, I get to choose. This is my movie. I'm writing the script. I get to decide what I want, and I get to decide that I can have it. Nobody else gets to decide whether I can or cannot have what I want. And some of us are still out here running around like children. Like waiting for someone to give us permission to have what we want. Waiting for someone to give us permission to admit that we want something. Like waiting for the universe, or like the way some people see God, the way some people see Allah, their higher power, is like, oh, please, please, I beg of thee, please, can I have this desire? Please, I'll be good, I promise, I'll do everything that you say, like, I'll do whatever you ask, please, please, please. Like, you're not begging God, you're not begging the universe, you're not begging your higher power to have your desire. Like, you don't have to beg. If you have that desire, that is Allah telling you, you can have this. If you feel so inclined to experience something, like, excuse me, let's say you want to travel and you want to go to this place, and every time you see this place, in your mind you're just like, wow, I really want to go there. I want to eat that food, and I want to see those sights, and I want to do that thing. You don't have to then turn around and pray and like, please, please, I will make all these sacrifices, and I will do all these things, and I will work really hard. Like, that's not how any of this works. And I get it if that's where you're at, because we've been conditioned to believe that, but that is not how any of this works. It's just not. Anytime I have begged and pleaded and tried to bargain with Allah to give me what I want, I don't get what I want. And yet, anytime that I stand up and I put my chin up and my shoulders back and I say, you know what, I'm gonna get that, then boom, I have it. Like, I wasn't begging to Allah, like, please let me lose 10 more pounds. Please let me lose 5 more pounds. Please, like, I'll give up sugar. I'll stop drinking coffee. Like, I'll wake up at 5 in the morning and go to the gym for an hour. Like, I didn't do any of that. I woke up, I looked myself in the mirror, and I said, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you, my body, getting me this far in life. I apologize, I haven't always shown up for you. Thank you, Allah, for my breath. Like, you know, I mean, I was not Muslim back then, but I would look in the mirror and like praise God and just like, thank you body, thank you breath, thank you world, thank you universe, thank you for this life, thank you that I'm still here, that I still have these desires, thank you for giving me something to wake up to, that keeps me going, that keeps me motivated, that keeps me happy. Like, thank you. And little by little, like, I was able to look myself in the mirror and go, we're doing it. Like, we're losing the weight. It's working. We're manifesting this. We're amazing. Like, you know, I would look at myself in the mirror and just pour into myself and give myself love and gratitude while also thanking the universe, while also thanking my higher power. And that's it. That's the secret. That's the key. You don't need any other video. You don't need any other coach to tell you anything. That is the secret. You choose what you want and you go get it. And you know that it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get it. And it doesn't matter how many mistakes you make, you're gonna get it. And it doesn't matter how long you think it takes, you're gonna get it. As long as you know that you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. It's that simple. So thank you for watching my rant. I love you all. Stay safe out there. Keep warm. Take some vitamin C. Get some sleep, drink some water, do good by your body, do good by your God, your higher power, and bless you. Mwah. You got this.